Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Last Page podcast. We are your hosts, Mariana and Nikki.
Guys, if you watch
Oh my
on,
gosh, we
oh, go ahead. Wow.
we haven't talked to them since the new announcement of Avatar.
Oh, no. And I want to jump into that. I do want to acknowledge the fact that I was looking terrifying when we started that video. So just know that that's an Easter egg for anyone who watches us with the video on.
I feel
Anyway,
like a lot
hi.
of people always comment like your face while I'm doing the intro. Terrifying.
Yeah, I like to, keep you guys on your toes. You
Oh,
know what else is keeping us on our toes? Sarah J. Maas. You guys, not to beat a dead horse because we talked about this last week.
no. Okay, so stop right there. I've seen this thing where people, instead of saying feeding a dead horse, you say feed a full horse. Or like feed two birds with one scone. Just so that you're not like, pet friendly. Have you seen
Oh,
those?
because beating a dead horse? Well, I mean, in
Yeah.
theory, like this is kind of dark, but if it's already dead, they're not going to know.
I know, but it's more of like, I
Not
don't know,
like
maybe
beating a
PETA.
horse
Maybe
dead,
PETA
beating
started
a dead
this.
horse. Anyway, two birds, one scone is hilarious.
Is it?
That's very funny. Yeah, guys, if you missed it somehow, A Court of Thorns and Roses, our favorite fantasy series. Sarah J. Maas is coming out with really two new books, but the first one is coming out end of October. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. I also think it's so funny that it's like ACOTAR 7, but like ACOTAR's the first one, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like, what is the series actually called?
Yeah, I guess there's because I guess Fourth Wing is like the Empyrean series.
Yeah.
This one doesn't really have but same thing with Crescent City, but then Throne of Glass, nobody does that, which is weird. Because it's not like Throne of Glass 1, Throne of Glass 2. It's like all of those are by
Yeah.
its name. But I think it's because the ACOTAR and Crescent City books, like the names are kind of long and confusing. Like I don't even know the
Yeah,
names of
maybe.
Crescent City books. It's like House of Flame and Shadow, House of Earth and
Earth
Blood.
and
Like I
Fire.
don't know any of this.
Yeah. There's like this really cute, my work has like, they're calling it a lending library, and basically you can borrow books from the office and bring them back, and they have all of the Crescent City ones, and they have all of the ACOTAR ones,
Oh
and they
my
have
god.
literally every single one of the Throne of Glass ones.
They're getting
And I
everyone
just want to
prepped.
say that I did start reading Throne of Glass,
Hmm.
the Assassin's Blade, on my phone. I
Like
started it yesterday.
within okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I
wait a
started
sec.
yesterday.
Now wait, are you gonna do Throne of Glass first or are you gonna do Crescent City first?
Oh, I was gonna do, you told me to do, you guys, she literally said this last week, okay? You told me to do Crescent City if I didn't have enough time, and to do Throne of Glass if I had enough time. So I'm doing
Yes.
Throne of Glass.
Okay. I mean I think yes, but do you really genuinely think you're gonna get through all 8, 9, 10, 11 books before?
Yes.
Okay.
You
I
know
mean,
me and
I believe you.
I am. And you know why? Because I'm reading it with my best friend Eloise, who is
Right.
in our DMs. I don't know if you've
Right.
seen that. Me and her going back and forth.
I
Yeah,
have
we
seen
have like a
that.
special thing going.
Yeah, guys,
Um,
here's the tea about the reading order. Obviously, you need to have read the first 5 ACOTAR books, though everything that's currently out in the ACOTAR series is a must. To me, and to a lot of other people, you have to read Crescent City 1, 2, and 3. There's 3 books out currently in the Crescent City series. You have to be caught up on that in order to start the next ACOTAR book. So I would prioritize that if you don't think you're going to get through Throne of Glass.
I know why. Because
No.
I'm on the third book. I'm on the pink book, and you know who's on the pink book. Someone someone that I've seen special quotes about.
Wait,
You know,
what?
someone who likes books.
I'm actually
Does
so
anyone know what I'm talking about?
no. Wait. You know why Crescent City is necessary because of the third ACOTAR book?
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting take. I don't know what you're talking about. So the answer to that would be no,
About the
but
library.
okay. We'll talk offline, but
Okay.
I don't think that's right, but I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Oh.
I mean, maybe.
Me, I know.
No, it's just
Okay.
you have to trust me, and I like really hope that you guys don't get spoils because like just don't look up spoilers at all because I had Crescent City spoiled for me and I was annoyed. But it's just like it's a good series. It's a good series. It's a tough one to get into, but if you have time to read Throne of Glass, we don't know that there I mean, the whole thing exists in a multiverse, okay? So there could be crossover anywhere, anytime, anyway, but Throne of Glass is very important to know as well. So I say go for all of it if you can.
Yeah, so my plan is this. I'm gonna read all of Throne of Glass, and then I'm gonna read Crescent City, and then I'm gonna reread ACOTAR. So yeah, I'm gonna read all of them. But here, sorry, what I was gonna say is I was looking at the order. I was reading at what or looking at one of the Crescent City books, and inside it says like all of her books,
Yeah.
and it lists Assassin's Blade as the first book.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Interesting. Yeah, guys, if you're not familiar with Throne of Glass, there's a lot of
I'll take a photo next time.
Okay, yeah, please do. There's a lot of debate on where to read Assassin's Blade because it's technically the prequel book. So if you're reading chronologically or you like to read chronologically, that would go first. However, technically it's supposed to be third in the series. Like, I think that even she has come out and said that she would read it with that being third. But I
Yeah.
read it third, and I personally would have rather read it first. After I read it third, I was like, okay, I can see why I should have read it first. So,
Yeah.
wait, did you finish
Well,
Assassin's Blade already?
definitely not. I'm on book 2 within the book.
Right. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, we need to get Ricky back on it. He's told me I'm not allowed to ask him anymore to sit down and read because he said I make it not fun. Because all I do every night, do you want to come read? Do you want to come read? He's like, no, I want you to
that's
read
like
this book.
elite.
I want you to read this book. I want you to read the. He's like, the more you tell me you want me to read books, the more I don't want to read books. And I'm like, well, you're
I
not a real
know.
reader then.
But I do feel that because sometimes when I know I have to read something, like, oh my God, I would pay you $1 million to not have to read that book right
Yes,
now.
it's like he said it's like making it a chore, which I agree. I mean, I get that, but he's already read the first.
I love doing chores.
He's on the third Throne of Glass book. I'm like, you need to start cooking.
Yeah. No, he does. He does. Okay. Yeah.
So
I
maybe you can
mean,
buddy read it with him.
well, I'm already reading it with Eloise, so.
Right. Maybe you guys can create a support group. All three of you.
Yeah, that's perfect. No, I am very excited. I will say, like, again, I'm rereading ACOTAR right now, and those are my people. That's my familia, you know?
I think I'm going to
They're
start my
them.
ACOTAR reread maybe in May or June. Like maybe right after the wedding as a treat is when, because I'm going to be depressed after
Oh,
the
yeah.
wedding. So then I'll start it then.
Yeah, you gotta hang out with your friends.
My friends. Yes. I'm so excited. So just everybody know we're about to be really insufferable. So you better get on the train before it starts moving.
I think, yeah, I'm on it. I'm buckled in.
I am buckled in and I'm ready. 0 to 60. The other thing that I fear you probably won't be a part of this discussion because I already know what you're going to say. The new Harry Styles album is out. Have you listened to it?
Now, but
Right.
I listened. Okay, so I listened to Paint by Numbers.
Okay. Cute.
Yeah, it
It's
was
fine.
by mistake, I must say. Like it was part of my day list.
Right.
So it was something.
Yeah, that one's not one of my favorites. It's interesting because this album is it's marketed as like disco. I find it to be more like house music. Like it's just like clubby house music. And I think it's a
Yeah.
great album to press play on and then like go about your day. It's like good background music.
Yeah.
Some of the songs, like really pop is a standout for me. So you got to at least listen to Pop. That song is it's a banger.
POP.
Pop. Yeah, P-O-P. Pop. That's a good one. Everybody loves American. What is it? American Girls. That one's fine.
American Kids. No.
American Kids
I
is
used
the
that
line
for one of our
dance.
photos, by the way.
American Girls? Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Mhm.
No, American Kids you're thinking of is the line dance. Wow, you're such a line dancer now. Which, have you been practicing your line dance?
Born in the USA.
Have you been practicing?
Of course not. What the heck do you think I am?
You guys, I've been trying to get these fools to learn how to line dance before we go line dancing for my bachelorette party. Nobody's practicing.
We have allotted in the itinerary that you have no visibility into an hour for line dancing practice.
Perfect. Okay. I thank Haley for that because I'm sure she pushed for that.
Yeah, so
We do need to
yeah,
practice.
I would have line danced before the event. Okay, Pop, I'm seeing. Okay, cool. 12 songs. Clara. Who's Clara?
I don't know.
Oh,
Carla?
what about Taste Back?
Taste Back is fine. I don't like Are
What
You
about
Listening
Ready,
Yet?
Steady, Go?
Ready, Steady, Go is pretty good. There's a couple that are good.
Okay.
Yeah, anyways, that's how I feel. You guys, please comment and let us know your thoughts on really all of these new pop culture moments, aka the new ACOTAR book, not Harry's House. What is it? Kiss all the time, disco occasionally. Which I'm
Yeah.
into that.
Here's what I think. It's like, I don't know what collectively was happening when Harry's House came out, but like that was a moment in
It
time
was.
that you cannot recreate, you know? Like
Yeah.
it just was.
Harry's House was
So
excellent.
I hate comparing, and like I won't because I haven't heard it, but like I will always compare everything to their previous work,
Yeah,
to themselves. I think that is valid, comparing them to themselves.
totally. Which I feel like at this point, Harry is so popular and big that that's what it is. It's like he's one of one. And I like that he's doing something different because I think he's so talented and he's given us similar sounds with his last couple
Yeah.
albums. And it's fun. It's kind of like with Taylor with Life of a Showgirl. People are like, oh, it's just too poppy and different and we want folklore and we want this. It's like they don't need to make the same album over and over. Like she gave us folklore and
Yeah.
Evermore and Tortured Poets. Like do something different. It's fine.
So she's been sad enough.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah. So
No,
Harry just
I
wanted
do
to shake
agree.
some booty in the club and let's let him. It's fun.
He wanted to go like this.
He said on Brittany Broski's thing that it hit the face that encapsulated this album was this. And I agree. It's very like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's like cool kid.
He's so cool. Ah, I love him.
No, he is. He is. He is.
With his little
Like
mustache.
that him dancing on that thing. Anyway,
Love him.
yeah, Harry. What can I say?
What a funny
Love
guy.
that kid.
The other thing that I would like to talk about with everyone in updates is I went to puppy yoga.
Okay, I saw that.
We should go when you're here. They do it
I
every
would
weekend.
actually cry and leave with all the dogs.
It was so magical.
You need a dog.
I think we want one. Like not yet. Let me get through the wedding and the honeymoon, maybe next year. But it's funny because it was dachshunds, which I want a long-haired
cute.
dachshund so bad because they're so
I know.
freaking cute. A lot of them were short hair, but there was a couple long hair. I was obsessed. And I went with Ricky and he afterwards, I think it was like later that night or the next day or something, he's like, can't stop thinking about getting a dachshund. And I was like, because I asked him, I was like, oh, would you ever want a corgi? And he goes, no, I kind of think I want a dachshund now.
Okay, I mean, sure, whatever you
They're
want, I guess.
So cute. Well, because he says that he gets to pick the next pet, which I don't sign off on. But he said, you picked Jorah, which I did, but I picked well. So he said that he gets to pick the next pet. And I'm like, I don't know about that. He said he wants a Great Dane, and I said, no way.
Definitely not. You have to take care of like the dachshunds and their backs and everything, kind of like a corgi, you know?
Yeah. But they're so cute.
I know, they're so cute.
Oh.
And that'd be so easy. And you could take them anywhere.
They're so
I can't believe you're getting a dog.
Oh my gosh, we have these friends who have a long-haired dachshund named Waffles. And he's like a little light blonde little guy, so cute. And they take him on their bike in a little backpack. And he's so cute.
I want a bike and a backpack.
Yeah, and a little dog to take in your backpack.
I mean, I freaking wish. I can't. I already know. I don't even want to get my hopes up. I can't even foster because I will fail and keep it forever.
Yeah. But
The
you
UK
have
is
dogs
pretty
at
strict.
home.
I know, but I'm not home, am I?
Yeah. Maybe you have to move
This is my
home.
home.
Darn, crazy.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well, I am
no.
coming, so I'm excited to see them literally in a week.
That's so
And
crazy.
a week and a half.
I don't know how we're going to film, but we are going to do it. We're going to make it work, guys. So, because we have book club. Guys, are you reading the book club book or what? Project Hail Mary. We're doing for March.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, everybody out there.
Yeah, everybody,
Mariana.
including Mariana. Yeah. Well, it's amazing. If you guys didn't know, we do an online book club every month and we run it through Fable. So if you want to click the link in our description, that'll be there. But you can read along with everyone. And we're doing Project Hail Mary for March. And it was so good. And I can't wait to discuss.
A lot of people are reading in the Fable.
Yeah, it's because the book or the movie is coming out this month. So people want to read it before the movie.
Should we go watch the movie?
Yes, we should.
Okay, perfect. Done. Easy.
For my bachelorette party, we're going to go watch the movie. I was thinking, I was going to tell you guys, if we have any free time, maybe we can put on Bridesmaids.
Oh, yeah. We'll have free time for that.
Perfect.
I'll pencil it in.
Pencil in some Bridesmaids. Bridesmaids and nap time and phone time.
I love that. I love that Nikki has, of course, like tried to control what we do for her bachelorette, even though she's not supposed to know.
See, it's so crazy to me because I'm like, what?
Duh.
I thought I was in charge. Like, I thought you guys had to listen to me because I'm the bride. So what happened to that?
Yeah, you wish.
They're
You
like, you
literally
actually
wish.
can't listen. If there's not a Resand stripper there, then I don't want to go.
There is a recent stripper.
Is it you?
Why do you have to go and ruin it? Hello?
I wish it was Ricky dressed up as Resand coming to strip, but he'll be on his bachelor party that same weekend. So it's a bummer.
Yeah. So, we have indeed arranged for a helicopter to pick him up from his bachelor weekend, drop him
Perfect.
off at yours.
Perfect. 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 Well, do you have any
Oh, I
updates for
can't
the
wait.
class?
I mean, literally no. This weekend, one of our friends ran the Battersea half marathon, and I
Ooh,
have never been to a marathon, and it was so nice. I like made them little posters. It was sweet, but
I want to
they're
go.
so fast. Like, sorry, it literally takes 2 hours
I could never.
to
The
run a
LA
half.
marathon was this weekend, and I didn't go watch it,
What
but
was it?
I was in LA during the marathon by coincidence for a brunch, and it was crazy. There was every street was blocked off, traffic everywhere.
We took the train, so like we don't have that here, but
Right.
it was unreal. Like people running. There was someone that was visually impaired and had a guide runner. Sorry.
Why do I feel like you could run a half marathon?
I probably could, but it would take me so
How
long.
many miles is it? Like 13?
Hmm.
Okay. I
The
mean, I
most
could
I've ever
simply
ran, I
never.
think, is probably 7.
Really?
Yeah.
What about a
And
5?
that's definitely had like having to stop.
Or what about a 10K? Why don't you do a 10K?
I don't wanna. I could do a 5K, that's 3 miles. I could do that
I could do a
the gym.
5K and walk it.
Yeah.
Speed walk.
But it was like honestly so inspiring. Everybody was like pushing
Yeah.
because we were at the finish line and they were like pushing at the end and you can just see them and it's just like people are crazy, first of all. But like, yeah,
Or people
they did
who
that.
do like ultra marathons and stuff. It's like 100 miles or something. Like, that's crazy.
No, wasn't Ricky doing an Ironman?
He did, he was talking about doing it. He did the High Rocks competition, which is like really popular now.
Oh, yeah, they do that here.
Yeah, I didn't, High Rocks went like 0 to 100. I hadn't ever heard of it until he did it. And now it's everywhere.
Oh, really? No, it's everywhere here. Everyone and their mothers does High Rocks.
Oh, and it's so hard. I'm like, how are you people doing this? It's crazy. The
'Cause
workouts are
they're like
crazy.
really fit.
Yeah, Ricky Ricky did it with 0 training. And the night before, we were up, I remember vividly. We were up chit-chatting in bed, eating Sour Patch Kids and
Oh
candy
God.
at 10 p.m. and then woke up the next day and he did the whole High Rocks. And I was like, there's something absolutely wrong with you, but he did it. They had to
But
take a
did he
couple
do
breaks,
like
but
a timed like did he do it with his time? Like people are like so obsessed about their time.
yeah, he wasn't really all into the time. He was basically doing it with a friend from work who needed a partner. So they did like the double
Yeah.
men's or whatever. So they got to kind
Yeah.
of split it up, but it was a lot of running. He said the running was kind of the hardest part. There was a couple times where I was worried he was going to have a little bit of a vom sesh, but he made it through.
Everyone does. I
Yeah.
think everyone does.
Well, it kind of worked out in his favor, honestly, because his partner had like some sort of injury that he had to stop at the med tent for a little bit for his
Mm.
leg.
Oh no,
And
I'll
yeah,
go support my partner.
yeah, and he was apparently like apologizing to Ricky, like, "Oh, our time." And Ricky's like, "No, thank God you did that because I was not. I was gonna be the one in the med tent if you didn't do that." But they did it, and honestly, I mean, they didn't. I don't think they did like bad. I don't know what their time was, but it was
Yeah.
crazy. I could
Yeah, no,
never.
it's intense. No,
The
definitely not.
sled
Just the fact that you have to do
pushes.
burpees
Oh God.
immediately out. I had
And
to do
it's
burpees
like
the other day.
jumping burpees, like forward jumping burpees,
No.
and they have to like
I know,
carry
and that's
heavy
where
stuff.
that's where I bid you adieu.
Yeah, it was gnarly. But anyways,
No.
not for me.
Yeah, I literally didn't do much.
We could maybe be in like some sort of like reading and sleeping competition, me and you.
That would be actually fabulous.
You'd beat me
Tomorrow I
though,
get
for
to sleep
sure.
in a little bit.
Oh, really? No
Yeah.
workout?
Oh, sorry. Someone also commented on our Spotify that they are also feeling feminine rage,
Yes.
um, deep in their core. And I just want to fuel that slightly more by saying and repeating a comment that was said to a class that I was at yesterday. I went to one of my lifting classes, and the instructor is a man. And he goes, "All right, gents, like pick up your kettlebells, like whatever. Like you're supposed to do a heavy and a light set of kettlebells. Pick up your heavy kettlebells, gents and ladies. Lift as much as you can.
Uh, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I would have been like,
And I
shit.
go, sir, I will
Swing this
lift
kettlebell into
you
your
and I
face.
will slam you to the ground.
And I'm like, and you know what? Maybe you were right about that. I can't lift very much, but you know what I do have a lot of is attitude, okay? No, that's
I
infuriating.
feel like that's rude,
That is rude.
isn't it?
How dare he?
Okay.
No, that's crazy.
I've been made to feel that I might be overreacting by another man upstairs.
Oh, not God, the man upstairs. Whenever she says the man upstairs, she means Ben, not God.
I mean, Ben. No, he agrees. He thinks it's hilarious. He's like, I love that you get so fired up. I'm like, I could pick that kid up right quick and I could just smack him to the ground.
Yeah. Yes.
Anyway,
No, I have a
so
lot of rage
that's the
always.
latest
I mean, let's be
fuel.
honest.
As do I. Peace and love. We talk about books. I want to say one thing, and this was if you listened to last week's episode. This is Nikki's like favorite author she's ever read.
Oh,
So
God.
I have continued.
Help.
I'm
Even the cover
reading
gives me
Deep
the
End
ick.
by Ellie. Okay, can I just say I thought this book was about mermaids.
No, I'm pretty sure it's about like competitive swimming.
So yes, I did read chapter 1 and it is about competitive swimming, but I swear my whole heart I thought it was about mermaids.
Wait,
Cool.
can I tell you, guys, I had to DNF 2 books already this month. One of which
Yeah.
was the second book in the off-campus series. I was like, oh, finally I'm going to get back into it, whatever. Why was it so bad?
I don't remember it. I know Nikki was telling me and I was like I was 27 when I was reading that. That wasn't me.
The premise of it, I love like a smutty college romance, like sure. But it's literally this like hot guy on the hockey team and this like who's a junior, and then there's this freshman, and she like goes out to a party and like sees him and she's like, oh yeah, he's cute, whatever. He's like known as kind of a playboy. And then randomly one day he's trying to go to his friend's dorm and he knocks on her door and she's like alone in her dorm, and he goes in and they like watch a movie and hook up. And I was like, in what world is that even like? It was just like the whole thing was so weird. And
I
then
don't remember that.
he's like, oh yeah, like I didn't make her finish. I need to go back. So then he shows up at her door again. She's got 10 minutes until she has to go to class. She's in her robe and he's like, can I like, and then he literally goes in, gets in there. And I was like, what, in what world? It was crazy.
I don't remember that one, but there is a good one in there. I'm trying to think. So there's the off-campus series, and then there's the Briar U series. I got to go back and see which ones I read first.
Yeah. No, it wasn't for me. I guess I would be open to continuing it. Maybe I got like 20% in, but
I mean, if you didn't like it, but
there
the
was
thing
like
is, I think it's that the off-campus series. That's off-campus series, right?
off campus, yeah, was the deal.
That one is so long, and then there's the legacy, and then there's like the kids of like the Charlie
Right.
method is of that,
Right.
and then she just released a new one off of that again.
Oh
So
my
it's
God.
like such like an intertwined series. But I was surprised that they're making it a TV show like
Mhm.
adaptation because they're very spicy.
Yeah.
Like the entire book is, so I'm like curious how that's even gonna come across or like what they're gonna have to do.
Well, that's why I
I
was
guess
kind of
Heated of Rivalry
confused.
was spicy.
Yeah, Heated Rivalry was super spicy, like the whole show. But yeah, I don't know. In this one, there was like zero lead up to it. And it was like so much spicy scenes that it like didn't make sense. I don't know. It was different.
Yeah.
It was different. I would be interested in maybe trying a different book from the series, but meh.
Yeah, I'm trying to think which one, but they're so like you have to kind of read them in order because then it's like feeds into each other.
Yeah. Maybe I'll continue it one day, but that would not be today, everyone.
And that's okay. Can we talk about like other books? Like maybe spring recs?
Yeah, guys, we have some spring book recommendations for y'all. But before we jump into our spring recs, you know what time it is. It's time for
Book rec of the week.
Book Rec of the Week. Also, does everyone see
Streamers.
our spring colors? Look at my matcha even matches.
I'm wearing yellow.
I'm wearing pink.
It's like a jersey.
Okay, this week's book rec comes from Becky on Spotify. Becky with the good hair. My book rec is 30, Flirty, and Forever Alone by Christine Riccio. It's a magical realism rom-com, super quirky and absolutely hilarious. Magical realism rom-com?
I
It's
love that because maybe it's like a spin-off of the movie.
Oh, maybe. I know. I feel like I have never heard of this book. I'm going to do what you did and look it up. This sounds to me like uh what am I trying to say? 7-Year Slip, like a magical realism rom-com.
Yeah, but like 7 Year Slip wasn't a rom-com. Like this is like
Yeah,
30
it
going
was,
on.
I feel like.
Oh, really?
Long distance romance with a charming man she meets at a wedding. He's a 10, but he lives
Okay.
3,000 miles away. That's funny.
Story of my life. Literally me and Ben.
Okay, cute. I'm interested. Maybe
I
this
like
is
the
for you.
cover.
Long distance relationships. Maybe this will be better for you than the Abby book. Abby Jimenez, what is it called? Say You'll Remember Me.
Say You Swear. Oh yeah, Say You'll Remember
That was a
Me.
bit triggering for Mariana.
That was triggering. I had someone ask about long distance relationship advice.
Oh yeah, in the
So we can
Spotify
talk about that in
comments.
another episode. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you listen to our Get to Know Us
Get to
episode,
know us. Yeah.
then that's where you talked a lot about that.
Yeah. So if you still have questions after that, DM me.
Cute. Okay, well, thank you, Becky, for that rec. Becky for the recce. Thank you. Thank you,
She
Becky,
probably
for the
hates
recce.
that. Sorry.
No, I get it. As a Nikki, I get a lot of, like, my aunt calls me Licky. And I'm like, girl, we're not starting that. She's like, Nikki and Ricky Licky. I'm like, nope, we're not doing that. Icky Nikki, Sicky. There's so many. So Becky, thank you for the recce, my queen.
Yeah. The only one that I used to get was obviously Mariana Banana, but I also used to get Marijuana.
That's cute. We call you Miss Mary.
No. Yeah, Miss
Okay.
Mary. as well.
Today, guys, we are giving you some spring book recommendations. I will say that these are not necessarily books that are set in the spring, but it's just books that might vibe for the spring. Like, I kind of tried to pick ones that gave me the essence of spring. We'll talk about each one of them, but we have some different spring recommendations. And then we also have a couple of books that are on our respective TBRs for spring, maybe what we are kind of vibing for this month or this next couple months. So do you want to kick it off, Mariana?
Yes. Like Nikki said, I feel like the ones I chose are more of good transition books, like
Yeah.
from the winter into, our hibernation has ended. So the first on my list is The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore by Laurie Gilmore. I did read all of the Laurie Gilmore books, and I really liked this one because um it was about a bookstore, duh, but it was also kind of like a little scavenger hunt. And it's about this girl named Hazel.
Yeah, Hazel
Yeah. Hazel, who, and Noah is his name?
and Noah. Yeah,
Yeah.
this one's
Hazel
cute.
and Noah, who she works at the bookstore and she kind of feels like she's never left town and she's, gonna be, what is it, like 30 soon, and she wants to go out and explore. And so, of course, she asks the sweet, sweet boy next door.
He's like a little
to help
fisherman
her,
boat tour guy.
help her, yeah, help her find out like who's leaving notes. It's like a whole thing, like murder mystery / scavenger hunt. Very cute. I felt like it was a good book because it's like she's working up to her birthday basically, and I feel like that's kind of how I feel right now. I'm like working up to when the sun stays out. Like I'm just staying on track until every single day there's sun. Every day this week has been gray and misty, so I'm ready for sun to come out. So I really liked it. Actually really liked all the books in the series, but I don't know that this was my favorite, but I would recommend it for spring for sure.
I feel like this one, and then what was the other one? The Strawberry Patch Pancake House. I guess that one was technically like actually spring because I think this one's more summery, but the other, I didn't really like Strawberry Patch Pancake House.
Yeah, you know why? Because it has my least favorite trope.
Yeah, and one of my least favorite as well, honestly.
Yeah.
But this one it's interesting because it's summery, but because of the coastal setting, it's not like tropical beach coastal. It's like north, eastern, coastal,
Yeah.
so it feels more
Like I think like
blustery.
Maine.
Yeah. It's very like
Hmm.
Boston-y, New England. Like it feels more cool than a summer would, so it kind of works for spring, I
Yeah.
feel like. This book is really cute.
Yeah, I really liked it. And I think that some of the adventures that they go on were really cute. Like I want to go to Maine, like Noah
I'm
Khan
ready.
famously said.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go to Maine as well.
Really?
I would love.
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, mine is we're going from Maine down to North Carolina, honey, because we're going to talk about The Unmaking of June Farrow by Adrienne Young. This is a magical realism book. It's kind of like a fantasy magical realism, and it's a little bit slow. So I would say this is pretty like a low stakes, not quite cozy, but it's like a very mellow kind of country vibe. It's about this girl named June who she has this weird issue like that happens in her family where the women start to kind of go not go crazy, but they start to like see and hear things. Like it's they start to just like kind of lose touch with reality. It's almost like dementia. But her mother had died when she was younger. Her grandmother just passed, and she was recently starting to like see and hear things, and now June is starting to get it. And it's apparently like a curse on her family line of women. So it kind of follows her trying to figure out like what's going on. There's like a bit of a time jump aspect to it. It's kind of like a small town romance, I will say. And it was really good. I listened to this on audio. I really liked it. It's very, like I said, it's slow and mellow, but I feel like that's kind of the vibe sometimes for spring is you want just something to like kind
Yeah.
of just like vibe and listen to. And I think because it's set out in the country, on like country roads and like back roads and stuff,
Yeah.
it kind of reminds me of like walking outside on the farm and the birds are chirping and the sun is shining.
Yeah.
Like it gives like spring into summer for me. So I think this is an interesting one. If you like something in more a little bit more mellow, I think this would be good.
Yeah. I feel like you've talked about this once before. But I think I would want to read it. Like, would you recommend it as an audiobook more than
Ooh,
or
it's a
listen to it, sorry.
little. I think either way, it's a little complicated. Like there's kind of some weird intricacies within it that might be good for
Mm,
reading it. But I honestly liked the audio, so I think either way, if you want, this would be a good audio if you just want something to have like for like long drives and stuff, because it's very just chill.
yeah.
But it's still
Yeah.
suspenseful.
Oh,
Like
I
it's
can't
interesting.
wait for spring, you guys.
Well, I will say when you come here, it's going to be warm, so get ready.
Well, good, because my mom's been praying to all the gods above she knows for her birthday party, you know?
Of course, of course. No, it's going to be literally
So maybe
like
that's why.
hot, and
It's
I can't wait.
literally, I keep saying literally, but like this is a literal, it's 10 degrees here, which is
We need this. We need the
50.
Fahrenheit. Well, I
It's
will
50.
say today there is a heat advisory, and on Thursday it's going to be 88, and on Friday
Ben was
85.
like, should I bring a coat? And I was like, oh, maybe, because you know, but in my house it gets a bit cold because we're like
Yeah.
higher up.
Well, and if they're going to the
Um,
mountains, I think he needs a coat for the bachelor party.
yeah, yeah. Oh my God, I can't. I can't wait to just be 10. I got my nails done. I don't know if everybody saw in their freaking
Wait,
Instagram post.
your nails. Let me see them again, because it's a what is it? Just navy blue with a like a periwinkle.
Yeah, it's navy with periwinkle.
That's cute.
Cutie McCuter.
Cuter. I did today. I'm trying to find my wedding nails, guys. So I did like a ombre French, but I'm
I
unsure.
like that.
It's pretty, but I think I liked just the plain pinky better. TBD.
Yeah.
It just feels the white feels a little harsh, but I might need to get used to it. I kind of like them.
The shape looks really nice.
Thank you. They're nice and long again. I like a claw.
Mine are little for my pottery.
Oh
You
right.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I don't work with my
I kept
hands.
stabbing them with my nails last week.
Right. Right,
It
right,
was
right, right.
cool.
Okay, well, I've kind of forgot where we were, but that's my rec is The Unmaking of June Farrow. There you go.
I can do my second rack, my
Give it to us.
runner-up rack, and that is, I have it here with me. If you're watching on YouTube, Wild Love by Elsie Silver. And this is the pink one, which is kind of why I'm drawn to it, but also because it's the first book in the Wild Love series. I think it's what it's called, the Wild series. It's Wild Love, Wild Eyes, and Wild something else. It's
Some
three of them. the green one, the purple one, and this one. This one is about, it's the first book in the series, and it's about this guy named Ford, who moves back to like a family ranch to open up like a record studio there because he's a celebrity. He's on Forbes. He's like the most eligible millionaire, and he's sick of it. He just wants to be unknown
Oh, of
in the
course.
country town. I would say category wise, like a country romance is what I would recommend for spring. Like this is just one of
Hmm.
them, but I've read so many. Don't read Cash, but like read this one, read the Chestnut Spring series, read the Wild and Wrangled series. Like those are really good. And I just feel like what Nikki was saying, like waking up and it's like crisp air and the birds are chirping and you're walking out and maybe you're going on like a little stroll to the meadow. Like,
With the
let's go
horsies.
do that
Wait, is this
with
a
your
cowboy
horses.
cowboys or is
Sorry,
it
yes,
just like in the fields?
it's both. So the first one is about Ford, who is an eligible bachelor, moves back to Rose Hill. Oh, this is the Rose Hills series. Sorry.
Mm.
Um, and he like opens a record studio there, and the love interest here is this girl that moves back home to the countryside because her she's like a mess or whatever. But this is pretty dirty, I will say. It's like pretty spicy. It is
Whoa.
country. I mean, it's like Rose Hills. They're on like a big, big, big ranch land. And the second one, I think the second one, he's an actual rancher.
Okay. And is this
Yeah.
this is not technically interconnected with Chestnut Springs?
No, but it's the same author.
Okay.
It's a standalone one,
Gotcha. So you could read it separately.
completely. Yeah. The one that is interconnected with Chestnut Springs is the Off to the Races series because it's the sister of the brothers. You know how the
Okay.
brothers have a sister?
Yes, 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 yes. Okay.
Yeah, that one it has her in it.
Gotcha. Ah, I need
Yeah.
to continue that
Yeah, just
series, you
like
know
a
me.
cowboy romance, I would say.
I love that. I want to get back into a cowboy romance because it's
I feel like this is a good one.
I saw this TikTok audio recently. One of my friends went horseback riding and she used it and it was so cute. It was like, oh, like something about like I think I want to date cowboys because nobody dreams of being swept off their feet by an accountant. And I was like, honestly, period. It's like all these like romances. It's like, ooh, it's a cowboy. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when I met Ben, I did think he was a farmer, so.
I mean, I do love Rob Rosh from Alabama on Traders, so and he's like a snake wrangler.
Who's that?
Rob from Love Island and Traders with the snake tattoos and the overalls. And he's from
Is he
Alabama.
the
He's got a
is
little
he the
accent.
one that spoiler alert won?
Yes. So hot. I love him.
I don't know him, but I've seen his face, and I know that he bought Maura Higgins a Birkin.
He did do that, which is iconic. I think he's on Therapist. I just saw an announcement for it. So,
Oh, no way.
yeah.
Dude, Jake Shane is on everyone.
Jake Shane is so famous. I love that for him.
I do love that as well. He's hilarious.
He's so cute.
I
I
saw
love
him
him.
interviewed Marcelo from
Oh,
SNL, and it
yeah.
was so funny.
So
Yeah,
funny. Also, really
love.
random. One of my favorite Disney pinfluencers, aka Blake Silva. He was on Drew Afuelo's podcast, and I need to watch it because I love him. He does like all the Disney pin unboxings and like Disney merch hauls and stuff, and I'm obsessed.
Sorry, I thought you were gonna say that Hannah Montana is coming back.
That too. I just saw the preview for it.
No, I like love Miley. You need to know.
I know. I
I
think that's the
can't
end of this
wait.
month, isn't it? Or when is it? May?
Yeah, I
No, it's
think on
this
the
month.
24th of March. Hmm.
Ah, we
They
have so
already
much to do.
filmed It's supposed to be like a concert revival, whatever. They already
Oh
filmed it.
my god. I love
I
Miley
know, I'm
and I
ready
love
to go.
Hannah.
I love Hannah.
What if I can never be Hannah again? What does she say?
Yeah, I saw a comment under her post that said, "The last time I freaked out was right now."
Yeah. I saw one that was, ooh, 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 yeah. Or, ooh. Like how there's
They're
different
so
moods.
good. No, I
Uh,
know.
I need to do a Hannah Montana
I mean, let's
rewatch.
go back to that time of television.
Literally. That was the golden
Even when
age.
oh, Liz and Maddie, Liv and Maddie with Dove Cameron. Like I feel like that was still later in my time, and I didn't really ever watch it, but I feel like that was still pure. Like what's going on right now in Disney
I don't
Channel?
know about Liv and Maddie.
It's Dove Cameron plays twins.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she's like way, way, way younger.
I don't know about all that. We
Oh
really
well,
had
I
it the
remember
best though,
that.
because we had like
Yeah, I know we did.
Lizzie McGuire, That's So Raven, Kim Possible, like all those, and then into Hannah
Yeah.
Montana.
Oh my God,
Amazing.
Kim Possible.
Camp
And
Rock,
yeah, and Hannah, Sweet Life, Camp Rock.
HSM, High School
I know.
Musical. Anyway, guys.
Anyway, anyway,
Anyways,
ranching and cowboy smut would
right,
recommend for spring.
right, and the Hannah Montana movie. That's like the
Yeah, of
vibe. The
course.
Hannah Montana
Duh.
movie, Miley Stewart summer. You know.
Yes,
Okay,
Hannah Montana the movie.
perfection.
Hannah Montana the movie, the musical.
Yeah, yeah. With Taylor
What
Swift,
a
love.
dream.
Okay, my next book rec, you guys know and love because we've talked about it so much. I tried to pick ones that we haven't talked about, but this one, like, I had to slip in there. It's House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. I feel like this is such a spring book because it's
It
kind of
is.
fun because so basically this is another like it's like a fantasy, like cozy fantasy. And it's about this guy who works in London, and it's I think the thing that makes it springy to me is he goes from like dreary, rainy London and like takes a train
Hmm.
out to like the coast. So it kind of shows the transition of the
Yeah.
weather a lot. Basically, he works for the Department of Magical Youth, which means that he goes around to different orphanages for magical children and checks in to see if they're being well cared for and all that stuff. He ends up getting sent on assignment to this island in the sea where there's like the exceptionally bad children. So there's like a whole cast of characters. It's like there's like a lot of nature. It's like a very idyllic, cute little house. They kind of do little quests and travel around, and it's just
It's
very
so
wholesome
cute.
and cute. And it's like having all the kids there. It's like so fun. This is a great audiobook, by the way, if anyone wants to
Yeah.
audio it.
I listened to the first one and I like obsessed. Will recommend it till the day I die. I listened to the second one and I haven't finished it, but
Okay.
it's so cute. And it's one of those books the other day I was telling Ben, I was like, I have so many books on my shelf, like, and then I started telling him what they're all about. And I was telling him that the second book is basically like obviously, oh, I guess I can't say if they've not read the first one.
Oh, yeah. Don't give it away.
But sorry, I guess the overall theme is like the government is making it hard for these magical kids to continue like the life that they love so much.
Mm-hmm.
And there's all the signs that like see something, say something. And I think TJ Klune is like speaking about like a larger issue where it's like if you don't look like everyone else, you're not accepted. So whether that's like racism or
Mm-hmm.
just like different classes and stuff. And in the second book, it's even more pronounced how he's speaking about this because they go in front of a judge to kind of claim their
Mm.
case of like why we should just leave us alone. Like, why are
Yeah.
you targeting us kind of thing? And it
Interesting.
comes back to just like the idea of like you're still even though we did everything right and everything you wanted, at the end of the day, it was never about that. It
Yeah.
was about like, being discriminated against.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really sad. Like I actually had to stop listening to it because this was like in the beginning of the year that I started listening and it was like everything going on. I was like, oh my God. But I feel like he does such a good job at in a lighthearted way as much as you can talk about like those
Yeah.
harder issues. Because
Which I
that's like a big theme in the first book, House of the
Yeah.
Cerulean Sea.
No, it definitely has like a social justice undertone to it about like I always saw it as like a race and disability thing
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, oh, these people are other, you know? And
Yeah.
he was just like, oh, well, they're just like us and like I love them and
Yeah.
all this. And then he was like, it was like him standing up for the kids and stuff. So yeah, it's really cute. It's like a nice escapism type book, but because there are like undertones of real life, it is fun to
Yeah.
read and topical to read, and it's just so cute and cozy and wholesome.
It's very cute. I like loved listening to it. I think I listened to it maybe like end of last year. But I do want to finish reading it.
Yeah,
The
so
second
cute.
book.
So that's my second one.
Okay, my third rec is, and why did I feel like this was a good rec? I think it just gives the vibes. This is The Compound by Aisling Raleigh. And we read this
Yeah,
did we read it for
interesting.
book club?
Yeah, we did. last year.
Um, it's basically about this like Love Island meets Survivor kind of show. I've never watched Survivor kind of show where a bunch of like beautiful people get put on an island or get put in a house in the desert, and they're doing trials and tasks in order to like win their essential things for the house kind of thing. That's like the very basic way to explain it. But I felt like it was a good rec because the setting of it's kind of, I think of it as like Palm Springsy. I don't know
Yeah, it's
why.
like out in the
And
desert.
yeah, it's like out in the desert. I felt like it kind of brought me to where I would like to be. Not in the desert, but in a better climate. I feel like it was just like a good book, and I would have loved to read it going into spring. I don't know. There's not really a
Yeah.
reason, but I just felt like this was like a good time to read it if you're gonna read it. Maybe not. I don't think it's a good summer book, TBH. It's kind of dark.
Yeah, it's definitely not like a sit on the beach and read it kind of vibe, but it's
Yeah.
interesting because it is set in the desert, but it doesn't necessarily give summer energy. I think it's because they
Yeah.
have like a whole, garden and a pool and they're in the house and it's
Yeah.
very like dystopian. It's kind of like a wicked reality game show. It's a speak on what's the word I'm looking
Survival
for?
of the fittest. What is it? Lord of the Fliesy.
Yeah, it's like big brothery. It's kind of like how far would people go for capitalism and for prizes and stuff like that. So it is a bit
Yeah.
like meta in that way. But yeah, it's
I feel
good.
like because it's meta, it kind of keeps you on your toes. Like I feel
Yeah.
like we kind of need that. Like a
Yes.
cozy fantasy is so nice, but then sometimes I'm like, okay, and I've been indoors all day because it's been raining every day this weekend. So let me read something that's little bit more chilling.
That'll make you think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really makes us think.
Well, and I feel like right now there's been so many new reality shows coming out. Like Survivor season 50 came out recently. I think
Hmm.
Bachelor's coming out soon. So this is like if you're watching a lot of reality
Oh
TV,
yeah.
like this is a good time to read this because then it kind of
Yeah.
puts it into like, whoa, this is like what it could be because they could totally make a show
I
like
for
this,
yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think they can.
except for maybe the violence, but
Yeah.
crazy.
No, I really liked it. Like I feel like this is one of those books that you read or like going into it, you're kind of like, oh, this is a cool idea. But like once you're on the other side, like you'll recommend it to people. It's like a good, safe recommendation. And it's really, yeah, like mind effing.
Yeah, it was good. I liked this one.
Hmm.
Ooh, okay, cool. Well, apparently all first three of my recs are fantasy related because the next one that I have is called Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. My disclaimer for this is I personally didn't love this book because I think it was a little too cozy of a fantasy for me. Like I like more of a high stakes action packed fantasy.
Hmm.
However, I know like Brittany Broski loved this book. One of my favorite book talkers, Eden, loves this book. A lot of people really enjoy this. So it's kind of a cozy fantasy set in like Regency era London, which it's like very
Ooh.
Bridgerton vibes, which is like the most quintessential spring energy
Yeah,
ever.
I
It's like very
know.
like Bridgerton-y, but it's about this girl who they have like these like fairies that she had half of her soul taken when she was younger by this fairy. So now she has like no emotion basically. So she's kind of this like weird outspoken like black sheep of the family and they have to kind of keep her hidden away from like all the different balls and stuff because she's very like she'll just like say and kind of do whatever. She has like no emotion. Um so they kind of go on it follows her trying to figure out how to remedy that basically and like get things fixed. And she like meets this guy who's kind of this like sorcerer guy who like helps her kind of figure things out. It was pretty interesting. I liked it. It's very mellow, very cozy. I think it would probably be a pretty good audiobook. But I think
Like
it's
YA.
perfect. I mean, it wasn't, I guess it's not, I mean, it's definitely not spicy. No, I think it could be YA. Yeah, it would be good for it's just like maybe somewhat violent, but not really.
Mm,
But yeah, it was perfect for spring. Perfect for spring.
really. I do think if you think of spring, Bridgerton.
Brit
Like every, yeah.
literally. Literally.
I guess it is like spring season is upon us.
Yeah, the diamond of the
Belle of the
season or
Ball.
whatever. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This was like that, but it's
Yeah,
like
the
with a
diamond
little
of
bit
the
of fairy
season.
magic. It reminded me a lot. If you like the Encyclopedia of Fairies, Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of
Mm,
Fairies, this is the exact same like energy, same level of magic, same level of adventure. Like it reminded me a lot of that book. So I think that that's kind of the the type that people would like. It was cute.
Yeah. And I remember you didn't love, like you liked Encyclopedia, but you didn't love it.
I didn't love it. It's just not my type of book. Where it's like it's
Yeah.
a little too mellow for me to where I was starting to get kind of bored. But I thought the writing was good. I thought the storyline was interesting. Perfect for spring. So there you go. If you would like a cozy fantasy, this would be for you.
Okay, next on my list is a Carly Fortune book. And you guys remember when I was like, obsessed with Carly Fortune? Well, I read all her books. So I do know she has another one coming out in May that I'm very excited
I need to
about. It's
catch
called A
up.
Perfect Storm. I know they're pretty much standalones. So my rec for this is Meet Me at the Lake. Um, I remember listening to this and really liking it, and then I finished reading it on my Kindle. It's about this girl named Fern and this guy named Unknown. I don't know, remember his name. Um, Undisclosed name. And they meet when they're young. So they meet like when they're both in college, and she's just like trying to figure out her life out. She's like an artist, and he is trying to figure his life out, but he has a girlfriend and he is trying to like help his family. Long story short, they plan to like meet at the lake one day and he like doesn't show, and then he like shows up. Sorry. They meet, let's say they meet when they're 20. They plan to meet when they're 21 the next summer at the lake. And then he doesn't show and she's devastated. Goes about her life. They both go about their life. Then they're in their 30s, I think. And the lake is like where her family has like a hotel that they manage. Long story short, he shows up and then kind of everything unravels. But like the beginning of the book is like that night and like from her point of view and seeing how everything happened, and then it like flashes back in time kind of and forward, which I particularly really like with the time jumps.
I do too.
I don't know why I feel like I'm like really into that.
It just
It's
makes
really
it so
cute.
much quicker to read. It like keeps
Yeah,
you so
the
hooked.
lake element is so like springy to me, especially because of when they're in Toronto, so for me that's like cold.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody from Canada is like, literally no. And so they're in Toronto when they meet, so it's like that vibe. But then they flash forward to like over the summer, they're in the lake. And it's just, I really like this one. I forget how much I liked it until I start thinking about it again. But again, the time jumps really do it for me. Carly Fortune does that a lot, especially with, I mean, all of her books I think are time jumps. So would recommend. The characters are older once you're in like the future, and I feel like you kind of see them mature, which I really
Hmm.
liked from like the first sight that they met. So it was really cute. I liked it. Would recommend.
Love. I want to read more of her books. I really liked Every Summer After. So
Yeah. And I like her books because the endings are really realistic,
mm,
where like this isn't a spoiler, but like it's never like a big grand gesture like it is in like all of my other romances. It's
mm,
like this is like a real relationship. And
yeah,
sometimes that's kind of nice and a palate cleanser
that is
for me.
nice. Ooh, okay. I'm adding that to my TBR. I like that.
Yeah.
Fun.
It's very cute. I like that her name was Fern. I forgot his name completely. He's irrelevant.
Fern and Ficus. A ficus named
Yeah,
Fern.
exactly.
Who knows what that's
I don't
from?
remember, but
Okay, my next one is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid, my queen. I feel like any book set in Los Angeles feels like spring or summer to me because
I
99%
know.
of the time the weather here is like in
Oh,
the
literally.
60s or 70s, which is like perfect spring weather. So Daisy Jones, I'm sure you guys are familiar with this. I actually audiobooked this because everyone bullied me into it and I regretted it because I didn't like the audiobook. I think if I read it physically, which I might give another try at some point, I would have liked it better, but it's still a really cool storyline. It's basically just about, it's
Yeah.
kind of like a Fleetwood Mac. It's like about this girl who's really rough around the edges, really talented vocalist, and she joins in with this band called The Six, and it's kind of this like weird tumultuous like love affair that she has with the main singer, but not really, and he's married, and this whole thing, like it's just a very like making of the band kind of thing, and it's set
Yeah.
back in like the 60s 70s era, so it's very much like they're getting drunk and doing drugs and going out on tour and like going to clubs and doing all this stuff. And it feels very like grungy spring
Yeah,
mornings
rock
and
and
late nights.
roll.
Yeah, it's very rock and roll. And because it's like mostly set in LA, it feels very spring to me. And I think this is a fun, like slightly more lighthearted Taylor
Yeah.
Jenkins Reid book. Like atmosphere is really heavy. Some of her other books are really like intense. This one is intense in different ways, but I didn't feel like it made me like super sad or anything. So I think this is a fun one, and it's just like you can watch the movie or the TV show after you finish
Yeah.
it. Like the vibes were right.
Is that still on, or was it a limited series?
I think it was a limited series. I haven't watched it yet, but I do want to watch it now that I've read the book.
And Suki Waterhouse is in, and you guys know how I feel about Suki Waterhouse.
I heard the
Oh.
show is amazing.
And I do love her, even though she married my husband. Fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
You're
Whatever, I
a
forgive her.
lizard. Well, I guess he's in
Um,
Harry Potter. I was gonna say you're a lizard, Harry. My
yeah, he is in Harry Potter,
boy!
unfortunately.
That's what he's
Spoiler
in.
alert, he dies.
That's crazy. Where the hell have you been, Loca? My spider monkey.
I was making signs for the half marathon, and a bunch of those were where the hell are you running to, Loca? And it's like Taylor Lautner. And it's like, why?
That's so
Like,
you
I'm just
made
making
those?
it into anything. Huh?
You made those?
No, 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 no. That's just some of the signs. Like, I was getting inspo from Pinterest.
That's so funny. I love that. So yeah, Daisy Jones, TJR, Miss Taylor Jenkins Reid.
I would like to one of my books in the TBR, I'll show it to you guys later, but it does say, like, as a quote, perfect if you're a fan of Daisy Jones and the Six. And I'm like, what if you're not?
Yeah, so then that's gonna. Well, I mean, I like that they're being
Deter.
honest. Like maybe if you hated that book, you'll hate this one.
Okay, last on my recs for you guys is Something Wilder by Christina Lauren. Which I love Christina Lauren. They wrote On Honeymooners, they wrote
Love in Other
Paradise
Words,
Problems,
my fave.
and our favorite in Holidays, of course.
Oh, not in Holidays.
Love in
Love
Other
in Other
Words. I love that
Words.
Love in Other Words has so many different covers as well. Okay, sorry. Something Wilder. This one is about this girl named Lily who runs a like treasure hunting company. That's
Oh
the
yeah,
easiest
yeah.
I could do it.
This book sounds so
She
fun.
her dad basically always believed that there was like treasure buried on their land, and so they used to run the guided tours, and it was kind of all for fun and games until one day she embarks on this treasure hunt, and honestly, like, kind of crazy shit happens. Like, there's a gun, and there's an attempted murder, and there's like it's like a whole thing. But the reason why I think it's a good rec is, one, because it's like it's like a camping vibe, which I feel like is very
Mm,
spring, especially when it's like you wake up and it's cold and you're like bundled up, or it's in the evening and you're like by
yeah,
the bonfire.
cute.
So it has a lot of those elements, and it's out in like it's like a big like land.
Isn't it in the
Um,
Grand Canyon or something?
yeah, something like that,
Hmm.
but not really. And so the whole book is kind of like a roller coaster. They go on the journey to find the thing. There's attempted murder, and then obviously there's like a romantic element to it. There's a guy, and then there's redemption for her. She ends up going on this whole journey to like figure out who her dad really was. And the guy also like leaves and goes and finds himself, and then they reunite. It's a whole thing. But
Hmm.
it's very cute and like very much like campfire, Camp Rock vibes.
I love that. I've had this
Summer
forever,
camp.
like the physical copy of this, so I really need to read it. I love
You should read
Christina
it.
Lauren,
It's
so
such an easy read. I'm pretty sure it's really short.
I'm reading Beach Reads, did I tell you?
I saw that you were reading it. What do you think?
It's really cute so far. I like it.
What have you learned?
I'm only probably like 80 pages in, maybe.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
So she's back to the house.
yeah, her and the guy are just starting to like kind of chit chat after book club.
Oh, okay. The book club is funny, isn't
Book
it?
club, yeah, funny.
Okay.
Love. I'll keep you
Anyway,
guys updated.
read more Christina Lauren, you guys. Just do it.
Yeah. Okay, last one that I have is Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I feel like whenever I recommend Abby Jimenez, she has a couple different books, obviously, but two of her main trilogies, I personally think they're like interconnected standalones. I feel like they should be read in order. But I would say out of the beginning books, Part of Your World is the most springy to me because it's about this like city girl and country boy kind of energy. So
Yeah.
she's like out driving one night and like runs her car off the road. And then this guy picks her up and, tows her back to the little town. And then they kind of like hit it off and whatever. And she ends up sort of going back and forth from the city to like date this
Yeah.
guy who lives in the country. And he runs a little like bed and breakfast little hotel, which
My
is
dream.
so
My
cute.
dream date.
I know. And bed and breakfasts itself, like that is spring. I'm sorry. Like a bed and
I
breakfast,
know.
like let's be honest.
No, literally.
And it's just really cute. It's like they go around the town and like meet all the characters and stuff. And it's like obviously there's twists and turns along the way or whatever, but it just feels very anytime it's the small town that feels very like spring.
I know. No, literally a small town. It's spring. Like hello. Duh.
Yeah. It was really cute.
Unless of course they're saving the Christmas tree farm.
Of course. Or unless it's like a small beach town, then maybe that would be more of a summer. But like, small town with a pumpkin patch, like the maybe fall, but
The spring festival.
the spring. This one's very spring to me because the bed and breakfast, though, specifically like that is spring.
No, it's literally spring. No, I do wholeheartedly agree. I love this book. I wanted to say I'm part of Abby Jimenez's Facebook group. Of course I am. And so
Forgot about that.
I saw that she posted that she basically is getting friend zoned, yours truly, and the other one.
Wait, are you talking about the first trio or the second trio?
The first trio. What is it?
Friend Zone, Happily Ever After playlist, and Life's Too Short.
Yeah, what Nikki said. So she's getting those, or she got those reprinted because she basically went back and removed all of the things that we've been criticized. She probably listened to the episode where we said a lot of her stuff is really outdated. So she removed, like, she basically was saying that because it's outdated, it's not something that she feels could live on forever and can be as timeless as she wanted it to be. So she went in and, like, removed Twitter references, removed
the gladiator sandals and leggings?
Yeah, and then removed, I think for one of them, she said that she portrayed OCD inaccurately. So, like, she went and just removed that from the character. So just, like, a lot of edits, which I feel like respect, because I could see a world where, like, you wrote something when you were, what is she now? Like, let's call it 40, like 20. And she's like, who was that girl? There was so many spelling mistakes. She's like, way too many F-bombs. We didn't need to have that many F-bombs there.
That's
like,
so funny.
And so she, like, I can try and find the post and, like, share it if you guys want to see. But I thought it was really cool. I had never really heard of that.
Interesting. Yeah, I can see that. I feel like to me it's kind of both because I think it's important to just leave the piece of art as it was. It's like a time capsule in and of itself. But also it's like if that deters people from reading those, because I also feel like she could update the covers and stuff. Like these are not, I feel like the books are so good, but nobody would reach for them. So I think that's interesting that she would want to update it.
I'll see if she updated the covers, but sorry, all of her old ones are going to be fine if you own the old one or if you go buy the old ones, but it's like any new prints are being reprinted.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah, or with the new edit.
Which is kind of funny though, because her newest book, Say You'll Remember Me,
Talk
is
about TikTok.
Like it's literally so dated. And it has like TikTok slang and stuff. So I'm kind of like, what? So maybe she heard feedback from that book and then was like, oh, maybe I need to save the other ones from that treatment.
I'm surprised that she's doing it now where her books really blew up in like 2021. Like, again, I would have probably done it then.
Yeah. I don't know.
Interesting.
Okay.
Anyway, interesting fun fact.
Love you, Abby. Queen.
Rapid fire TBRs for spring. I have a few that I'm really excited about. The first one being The Favorites, spelled the European way because, of course.
Oh yeah, that's so interesting.
The Favorites.
The Favorites.
By Lane Fargo. And I think it's like kind of a crazy book. It's supposed to be about these like childhood sweethearts that are competing as like pairs in the Olympics, figure skating. But apparently something happens and we're gonna find out. Like I have no idea what it's about, but I'm excited. And you guys posted this when we asked about your February wrap-ups. A few girls posted this as in their comments that they really liked it. So I am excited to read it. It's kind of long, TBH. Like,
I've heard this book is really good. It's like figure
pages.
skating drama.
Yeah. So yeah, that's me.
Okay,
Should I
love.
just go through the rest?
Yeah, I would just do all of them.
Yeah. This was on my TBR for Feb, I think, as well, for like Valentine's Day. But After I Do by Taylor Jenkins Reid, I just want to go back
Oh,
and read more of her as well. Obviously, we loved Atmosphere, but
I want to read all of her books
after,
at this point.
yeah, no, I like need to. I'm just gonna buy them all. And then last but not least is Remarkably Bright Creatures. Not really a spring rec, but
See, to me, that
it's
feels
yellow.
springy. I have that on mine as well.
Oh yeah. Oh sorry, I copied it from Nikki.
That one
So
feels spring. Animals feel like spring to me because it's about an
yeah,
octopus.
I've heard that it's just so good, and I just need to read it.
And the movie comes out in May, I think.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
now
that's
spring
also
would be
why.
a good time. It's about this
So
lady
many
who
movie
like
adaptations.
works at the aquarium and like talks to the octopus. And apparently
Yeah,
it's really
to
cute.
like help solve crime or whatever. It's like part of it
Something.
is his POV.
Love that. I heard it's amazing.
Yeah, it's basically about this octopus who helps her find her vanished son who fell into the ocean and she couldn't find him and he's gone forever.
Oh, I didn't know that's what
Yeah,
it
I
was
didn't.
about. That's cute.
Yeah. Sorry, last thing, Nikki, you read Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow,
Yes.
and they announced that Daisy Edgar Jones, who I love and think is like a beautiful angel sent from above, is playing the girl.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never read Tomorrow and Tomorrow and
Wait,
Tomorrow.
Daisy Edgar Jones. I thought that the main character was supposed to be Asian
Oh,
or like half Asian. I'm gonna need
well,
to
she's
look into
definitely
this.
not.
That's interesting. Well, I
Actually, yeah,
know the
look into that.
author Gabrielle Zevin is Asian. I could have sworn maybe I made that up. Maybe I made that up. Oh no, you know what? I think that the main guy is Asian. Okay, interesting. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
they
look into
haven't
that.
announced him.
Wait, are they making a movie out of it?
Yeah,
What? I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
yeah. I mean, they're making a movie out of everybody.
I
We should
mean,
get a movie at this point, me and you.
literally,
I'll
literally.
play you, you play me.
Okay. I don't even know how I would play you. We would need to we need to play ourselves. It's an
We would need
autobiographical.
to discuss.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay,
a memoir
well,
of
since
sorts.
Mariana stole one of my TBR picks, Remarkably Bright
Sorry.
Creatures, I only have two for you all. First one is Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. I don't even know that this book is necessarily springy. Just the cover of it is springy because it's got this, it's like all green with like a girl on the front.
I think I literally saw this at the bookstore and I was like, oh my God, should I buy that?
Yeah, it's really pretty and the book is really big for some reason. But I have really wanted to try dabbling into Brandon Sanderson's books, but I'm very scared because he's like fully high fantasy, like really no romance or like very minimal romance, but he's like the god of fantasy. Like people, he puts out like so many books. He's like known as like the guy. And people have said that this one is a good one to kind of start with for him. It's a little bit different than some of his other vibes, but it's basically about this girl who goes on like an adventure in the ocean, in the sea, but the sea, it's like green and it's toxic. So you can't touch it. Like if any water gets on you, it like you die. So it's like a pirates
So
kind of
why does
vibe.
she go?
I don't
Oh,
know. Pirates is the vibe. Anyways, that feels springy to me for some reason. And then the other one is Ready or Not by Cara Bastone. And this one, I fear Mariana might hate, but maybe not, because it is accidental pregnancy trope, but it's like accidental pregnancy is like the whole point of the book. It's like in the beginning. So it's not like you meet and fall in love with these two characters and then later in the book at the end they get pregnant. It's like this girl has a one night stand and the whole book is about her pregnancy and stuff and like how her friends help her through it and her family, and apparently it's like really
oh,
heartwarming and
cute.
cute and like it feels to me it feels very springy because like having babies and like getting a nursery ready feels like spring, you know. I'm like it's like
It's
we're
like when
all
the flowers are blooming, it's rebirth, you know?
yes, that is the energy. And the cover of it has like flowers on it. It's very springy, but yeah, I don't even know that it's necessarily a romance between her and the guy. I think that the romance might be from somebody else, but a lot of people really like it. And I'm like, I think that pregnancy trope seems more reasonable because it's like, that's the whole point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So,
That's fair. Fine, I'll give it a chance. Wait, one thing I want to say about your Emerald Sea
uh,
is on Goodreads, it says originally he wrote it as a personal gift to his wife, and then Brainerd Sanderson has now gifted Tress of the Emerald Sea to the world.
oh my God, cute. He's like
That's why
this
it's like
like
a standalone.
really funny little wholesome guy. He's Mormon. He's like very PG. Like he doesn't write anything crazy in his books, but
I don't
he's
know him.
apparently so amazing. Like all his books, he does. You've probably seen some of his books before.
No, I've seen them all, like at the library. They're always there, but I don't know him, his face.
Oh, he's just this like he looks like a little white dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. You know what's also an sorry, I know you need to go, Nikki, but Matt Haig just
Mm.
released a graphic novel for Midnight Library.
Oh,
I
really?
follow him on Instagram. Yeah. He released it
Cute.
in partnership with like the artist, and I think
Oh,
he's going on tour for it. But
interesting.
it's kind of interesting because I always said that this could be a movie, and I don't know
Yeah.
if it ever was a movie, but
I feel like they will
graphic,
make that into a movie. They have to.
yeah, yeah. Anyway,
Interesting. I need to
these are
check
the
that out.
updates that I've had.
Well, as always, guys, please leave us a comment with your spring recommendations, your TBR. You can just say hi. You can leave us some snail trail gang in the comments, whatever you want. Also, everybody's leaving snail emojis. I hope you know
I
that.
know.
Yeah, we've got the STG going strong. If you know, you know. And yeah, guys, just know that we love you. Hopefully, these recommendations were helpful. And I can't wait for a wrap up because I just think this month is going to be good. Maybe.
I know. I need to. I need to just like kind of read more. So like, let me go do that now.
I need to do that as well. So
Yeah.
we love you guys.
Okay.
Follow us on all the
Thanks for
things.
listening.
Give us a little kiss in the comments. And thanks for listening.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.